and welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Amorbe.
You know, it's always a delight to have you join us to talk sports. I'm Austin Okonakpan.
Many thanks for joining us again. I'm Tayo Salah.
Okay, let's get the show started now. Action-packed World of Sports. We will resume action today in the Nigeria Professional Football League. What a story it has been. We will tell you Match Day 7 story. Plateau United are still unbeaten. Can they keep that form when they tackle El Kanemi Warriors?
We'll see if they can continue that, but their home advantage might just come to play. And from there, we'll move straight to the Super Eagles exclusive. We got this one. The Super Eagles of Nigeria will be playing Senegal on March 23rd in London. So what we're saying is, so the Super Eagles are definitely getting ready for the Cameroonian clash.
Yeah,
so
Lions.
at all.
Versus Eagles.
Lions, Eagles, right? The Teranga Lions, though, not the indomitable Lions.
No.
Before they start getting it.
Teranga Lions and the Super Eagles.
Yeah, but that'll be good. I mean, we saw that release from the NFF yesterday that said we're going to play 2 friendly matches, quality opposition. The question was, what kind of quality?
That's right.
Yeah, that's in quotes, right? But now we have it exclusively that's going to be Senegal against Nigeria. Okay, let's move on from the Super Eagles of Nigeria to still on football and to this man right here.
Yeah.
It's well documented that he's under pressure after a run of 4 defeats in a row in the Premier League. But the Leicester City board have come out to say, Claudio Ranieri, you still our man.
That's
you
right.
still have a full support. Disregard all the rumors about getting sacked. We're going to back you to the end. And usually when the board comes out to say all this, it doesn't really end well. So, I mean,
It means think about it.
the dreaded vote of confidence.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, but it's you can understand why all this has happened. It's been a very poor title defense. I mean, this is the worst of all time.
Worst ever.
Worst
Officially, worst ever.
Wow.
Yes. So,
Almost synonymous or Rangers.
So, and you know what we say about coaches every time? You're as good as your last result.
That's
I mean, this guy is the FIFA Coach of the Year, the Premier League Manager of the Year, Premier League Champion, but they're not doing well.
Yeah.
And the fans are starting to get a bit uneasy. The fans are starting to talk. And that's why the board have come out to say, okay, Claudio Ranieri, I think you're still our man. Just get your act together and start getting results, because in 16th place, Leicester are now. They don't want to go in relegation. That's the fear. That's the fear.
Just 1 point above
the relegation zone.
Relegation zone.
That's
and
the fear.
From the way they're going, the last 4 games they haven't won. In 15 games, they've won 2. So when you look at a team like that, you're asking yourself, will he be able to turn things around? Because that's what the board are actually saying, that they want him to be able to turn things around. But can he do that?
That's what Ranieri has done. Cecilia has given everyone divided opinions. The fans, they want bragging rights. We won the league and we can still do it again. It's not happening. Inside that board, a man probably just looked up and said, let this guy go. And someone whispered, what is Leicester City? Before this man came.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So,
just a one-off season.
Everyone will say we're ungrateful after what he has done, but we understand. Tayo, we keep saying it, that when you achieve success, sustaining it
is even it's even more difficult. And Austin, Jose Mourinho, arguably the most successful manager in the history of Chelsea, it was sacked twice. Not once, but twice it was sacked. So, I mean, there are few people out there, commentators saying Ranieri should have a job for life after that remarkable success of leading Leicester to the Premier League title. I don't know, but
I agree.
That's not reality. I mean, you don't have a job for life. You've got to keep delivering. That's the nature of football, especially at the top level. Cecilia, I know you agree with me. You don't get a job for life just because you won a trophy last year, and the next year is totally, embarrassing, horrible. It's not enough to keep your job.
I agree, Cecilia, I agree. But when you have a man that took the history books and he tore it right in front of us with a team that not even the least supporter in the world would have given a chance to win the English Premier League.
Let's move it this way. Let's move it this way. So you mentioned Jose Mourinho, right? I mean, Chelsea wanted him so bad and all that. After he left Real Madrid, he came back. Immediately he came back, he won the league title with them. But things weren't going well the other season. What happened? And even said that he's the best manager Chelsea can ever have. They can't even fire him. What happened?
It still got sacked.
It got sacked.
The nature of the game, very volatile.
If you can actually sack a Jose Mourinho, who seems to be a cult hero at Stamford Bridge, then what happens to Ranieri? But it's just a one-off.
In the Stamford Bridge, that has Ibrahimovic and all the millions of pounds to spend in a Sanford Bridge has got history. No doubt. What I'm saying about Claudio Ranieri is we understand that coaches are here to be fired.
Exactly.
But Claudio did the unthinkable, and that's why you should be careful when you say to him that guy, you gotta go. No, not with Leicester.
He can go, but he's saying that there's actually no crisis on Leicester City. They'll be facing Derby County today. That's the replay of the FA Cup. And this weekend against Swansea City. Maybe these two games might just be one of the games they used to judge him. They're backing him right now, and he says there's no crisis in the club. All the players are still confident, they're still ready to play.
Austin, Cecilia, tonight, the Leicester board, they've done the right thing by coming out and releasing that statement. But believe me, if the poor run of form continues for another couple of weeks, it's going to be in big trouble.
I agree, because pressure will get to Claudio.
Big trouble.
Pressure will get to him. Why do I like Leicester? They have Wilfred Ndidi and Ahmed Musa. They are Nigerians. We need to wish them well. What I'm saying is Claudio Ranieri has done what no coach. I mean, no coach. Tell me the year. Tell me that coach.
I mean, Austin, there's no doubt about it, no debate about it. Remarkable what he did last year. But it doesn't still, you know, give him a job for life. And let's go and listen to the man in the spotlight now, Claudio Ranieri. He's speaking about Leicester City's form this season.
This is for you, not for me. Because I know the idea of the chairman of the club to everybody, and for me it's okay, but I think this is more for you than for me. No, it's no crisis. It's of course, when you don't win, you lack a little confidence. It's normal. But fortunately, these players are warriors, because they are used to fight, because they already lived this situation. They lived the good things, but also the bad things. And for me, it's important. I stay with the soldiers, with the warriors who knows the problem, who know the enemy. That is good. I speak the same shitty English, and they understand me. No problem.
Just like me as well.
Yeah, no problem. It's important they understand me.
Claudio Ranieri definitely speaks better English than his first spell at Chelsea years ago. Well, it's good to see him still, you know, trying to make light of the situation. But he knows that there's serious pressure hanging over his head. And
he understands you guys, Zion, Cecilia, and the press. If he doesn't smile or show that he's loving the job, they start saying all sorts, you know. But very important, the language. I remember Mauricio Pochettino, when he was saying that, he was telling the reporter, if you can understand me, then my players should. If they don't, then they must understand the football. Football has a language. Just get to the field, play and win.
And Philip Lam now. Talk about Philip Lam.
Before we just go to Philip Lam, I mean, the rumors out there, the reports out there is lost the dressing room. Usually when the team is not doing well, it's very easy for people to just throw it around and say he's lost the dressing room. We saw with Jose last year, the players were not playing for him. Same thing is happening with Claudio Ranieri. I mean, what does that even mean? What do you mean? How do you lose the dressing room of champions just less than a year ago?
This is coming. That's the statement that's coming from the club on Claudio Ranieri, saying that in light of recent speculation, Leicester City Football Club would like to make absolutely clear its unwavering support for its first team manager, Claudio Ranieri. And what's that is the fact that they're actually backing him. So he is not going anywhere. They went further to say that while there is a collective appreciation from everyone at the club that recent form needs to improve, the unprecedented success achieved in recent season has been based firmly on stability, togetherness, and determination to overcome even the greatest of challenges. So it shows that this club, and of course the board, are really ready to stand by Claudio.
Exactly. And they round up the statement by saying the entire club is and will remain united behind its manager and behind its players, collectively and firmly focused on the challenges ahead. That's it. I mean, let's just move on from this now and see how it pans out for Claudio.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll just wait. These two games, you see what's going to happen after these two games. Should they lose anyone? And someone who has made about 500 appearances for Bayern Munich. We're talking about Philip Lam. He will be leaving at the end of the season. He's going to retire from football.
That's right.
I want the greats are going one by one. They're
Wow.
going. I mean, just last week was the turn of Frank Lampard. Now it's another, an absolute legend. I mean, for Germany and for Bayern Munich. And Cecilia said he's won it all. He's won everything that there is to win in football. The German Bundesliga titles, the cups, the World Cup, which is the crowning glory, you know, for most footballers. Not everyone gets to win it, but he won it in 2014, and I remember he retired afterwards. Man, there's nothing to do again with the national team after the World Cup. And now he says at the end of the in the summer, it's going to be it for him. No more playing football. Obviously, he can still play, you know, with his kids in the garden and stuff like that. But professionally, Philipp Lahm will cease to be a footballer. So it's sad when this kind of things happen, but that's life. Players, you know, come and go. They retire after a while.
8th Bundesliga title with Bayern Munich. That's huge. The German Cup, how many? 6 of them on leading Bayern Munich to the 2013 Champions League title. So this is the man who has got everything in football. So he needs nothing more than feels okay.
I mean,
time to actually let go and focus on other things.
Exactly. Obviously, he's going to have a life after you know, football. He's well off. He's very rich. He has a lot of money, so he can do other stuff afterwards. Very interesting to see if he wants to stay in football, you know, as an administrator, or he wants to go into punditry. We've seen a lot of ex-players do that recently. They get paid a lot of money for just sitting in a very comfortable studio. And just
talking about what they love.
Just talking about what they love. I mean, wouldn't you like to have that kind of job?
I'm already doing one now. But Cecilia, you know
Come
what I just like? There's something admirable about Philipp Lahm. You look at him, is it this small guy?
I mean,
this small guy that stops all this.
I mean,
you just look at him and like this.
Very easy to underestimate.
He's a technical player. Going forward, he's useful. Fantastic leader.
Yes.
Wow. What else?
Wow. What else? What a career. What a career.
On Saturday, played his 500
games. I mean, the longevity there is amazing. I mean, for a player to play up to 500 games, it's out of this world. And he's had a great career also. And for a defender,
all his life in Bayern Munich.
For a defender, Cecilia, I hear he hasn't gotten a red card. I mean, how do you do that as a defender?
You know what that means? Just tell us, move. Get on with the show. Philipp Lahm, take a bow. We respect you. Yes. All the best as you quit football.
That's the way it is. So we go straight to this funny one, Barack Obama. You know, when all is said and done, sometimes you just want to relax, right?
Yeah, you know, because I mean, a lot of you guys have not heard from Barack Obama since he left office, but we kept on saying that he's a sports-loving fellow, and
yes,
you know, he is. I mean, Barack just brings the fun side of sport. What is it up to lately?
It's not up to basketball.
I know.
The predictable one would have been, you know, Barack Obama on the court, draining, you know, the 3-pointers and stuff. But this is what
playing golf.
This is a lot more serious than basketball.
I know. Wow.
Kiteboarding.
Oh my goodness.
Kiteboarding, incredible stuff.
Former US President Barack Obama.
Well, he's just having fun.
That's what it is.
He's had a tough year, and, you know, tough 8 years as president of the United States of America. It's all over for him now, and it's just having fun. I mean, that's what it is. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, this just feels good to know that. That's a good way to relax. But hey, Barack, be careful. We're still hoping Michael Schumacher gets back. He did so well Formula 1 and then went skiing. And that was it.
It's a very dangerous water sport. But the good thing is that he actually won, you know, when he was surfing with another great figure, Branson. So at the end of it, Richard Branson. So he won that on the 50 meters, he won in the 100, he won it. So it shows that he's not just a president, a former president, he's also someone who can actually, you know, surf very well. But this sport is dangerous. You remember when it was
Cecilia, I've never seen this happy in a long time. It's got the old 32 out there, and it's just...
Well, I mean,
he couldn't do this as a president because of the risk involved. But right now, he's no longer. So he needed to do it.
These are big boys, you know. And after this, they're going to start talking about the millions and the businesses.
Actually, after this, they probably go to a golf course.
There you go.
And after this, now we'll just go for a break. They will come back. We'll be talking the NBA. Stay with us.